What's up, fight fans? Mr. Mustache here. This Saturday, we got a super cool co-main event between Jessica Andrade and Tatiana Suarez in the women's strawweight division. In a cool matchup, and in an oddly stacked UFC fight night. As I'm going through the fights that I've highlighted, it's a pretty stacked fight night. So I'm pretty excited for this, especially with this co-main event here with Jessica Andrade, the former champ, several-time title contender within the UFC. Pretty sure she holds the most fights, most wins in all of women's UFC. Just the Iron Woman. I mean, Jessica Andrade, who I call mini Mike Tyson, just an absolute bombs in her hands, has gone through all the weight classes. I'm pretty sure she has a win at 15, 25, and maybe even 35. I'm not sure. But Jessica Andrade has just put on a phenomenal career. And to sit here and say that she's only 31 years old still is pretty wild. And she's coming off of two losses in a row to Erin Blanchfield and Yan Yaonan, where she got knocked out against Yan, and then she got submitted against Erin Blanchfield, where Jessica has proved to be the company woman as of recently. She got signed to a huge, huge new deal, I think about a year or two ago, and she kind of said she was just more than happy to go out there and just be very active. But that has come now to the detriment of the future of her career, where now she's coming off of two losses in a row, two finishes in a row. Where at one point she was basically the people's number one contender, like the people's she's in the Hall of Fame no matter what, right? But the decisions that she's making as of recently, because she's still young, I really don't think it has anything to do with wear and tear. I just think that she's trying to force things. I think she's just being overly active. I think she's taking bad matchups, not giving her enough time to heal up and give herself proper training camps. I think she's playing too much of the company woman, and that's falling to her detriment just a little too much. Kind of like the Kevin Holland situation in a similar fashion, where he had to go back down to welterweight. And now she's taken on an absolute horrible matchup again in Tatiana Suarez. Where at one point, about 4 or 5 years ago, back in UFC 238, when she defeated Nina Nunez, she was the number one contender. She looked almost unbeatable, 8-0. But then she, I think, ended up having back surgery, and she was out from 2019 to 2023, where she most recently came back against Montana De La Rosa. And yeah, she looked very rusty, and she had to really sloppy wrestle her way to a submission victory. It looked like she forced it so much, but the woman has so much talent that she's still going to go out there and dominate. And I think that here that's going to be the case again against Jessica Andrade, where I think Jessica, yeah, she's got a puncher's chance, and she's going to have to fend off Tatiana's wrestling, obviously, to survive. And I think that Jessica's best chance against Tatiana here is going to just weather the storm, make Tatiana work for these takedowns. Every single time that if she's being controlled, make Tatiana work. Don't make it easy for her. And by the second and towards the third round, if Tatiana, we start seeing her gas tank fade a little bit, then you could see Jessica going out there and piecing her up if she's able to get to the feet and kind of hold her distance and use really smart fight IQ, where we don't normally see with Jessica. You see her get just very just very mini Mike Tyson where she goes out there and just goes for the finish. And where if Tatiana's smart, she's gonna get it to the ground. She's not gonna overwork. She's gonna just do what she needs to do to get the victory and ground and pound her way to a victory against Jessica Andrade. And I think that's gonna be the case. I think that Tatiana's gonna do that. I think that she is just such a talent, and with her being off for so long, people just kind of forgot. And even with her most recent win against Montana, it showed that she was really just trying to force a finish. Her takedowns just looked like she was just using her strength rather than her technique. But now she's back, I think, at her normal weight class. It's strawweight, right? And I just don't really see Jessica being able to stop the wrestling. I think Jessica definitely has a puncher's chance, and she could put Tatiana out, but I think it's going to be later than sooner. And I think Tatiana's going to get it to the ground and dominate sooner than later. That's the only path to victory that I see for Jessica, is just a puncher's chance. I don't really see her getting anything done on the ground. I think Tatiana is just going to be too much for her. We're going to realize exactly how much we forgot about Tatiana Suarez this Saturday. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this matchup between Jessica Andrade and Tatiana Suarez. Love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly, so I can quit my fucking day job. That would be awesome. But guys, please Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.